Yo, what's going on everyone? This is Kevin from Kevin Builds and welcome back to episode number 4 of setting up OpenClaw on 4 different Mac Minis. In today's video, we're going to be talking about use cases for OpenClaw, exactly what you need to be using it for, because I'm not one of these people that tell you to buy into OpenClaw because of the hype. I use it inside of my agency all the time, right? I know you guys have seen those memes. I know I've seen them where people are like, hey, you got to use OpenClaw. Well, why do I got to use it? You just got to get in front of it. You got to be using it. Well, what exactly am I going to be using it for? You just got to use it. You know, people just hyping it up, telling you you've got to use this tool, but they don't give you a real use case. So I've actually crafted some real use cases over here. We're going to be diving into it. If you guys saw my first episode, we covered how to set up all these Mac Minis. We set up all 4 of them on here. It's how we're able to stream them. And on our most recent video on episode number 3, we set up this mission control over here so we can get all the Mac Minis talking to each other. But in this video, it's going to be very important. It's going to be use cases, what I built over here. On this screen, you can see our Telegram. This is where we talk with all of our bots. You can see I've got all 4 of them over here. This is how we talk with them. This Telegram is linked up to this one. The browser automation I'm going to cover on this video is crazy. I'm going to make a completely separate video just talking about the browser automation. We're going to be doing a quick little demo later. But the first thing I want to talk about is this Mac over here. So this is my 3rd Mac. This is my media buying Mac. If you guys saw the second video, I believe I showed you a demo of the client videos. So not only does it do videos for my clients for my agency offers, so we do done for you videos as well, but it also tracks all my YouTube metrics over here. So let me go ahead and open it back up. This is the dashboard, and to set this up, it was super easy. All you got to do is go to this website. I believe, Tail Admin. You just go on Google, you search up this website, and this entire SaaS template is available for you. You can pay for it or you can use it for free. I just got the free one. I download the template, give the zip file to my bot and say, hey bot, I need you to go ahead and use my YouTube Analytics API and put all of my shorts on here. So what it does is it uses the API, puts all my shorts on here. And what's really cool is that there's all these different features that we built out over here. So it analyzes all the data that I put on YouTube. It shows me my outlier videos. It gives me insights on here, and it can even give me ideas. So this is pretty much how I'm managing my YouTube. This is how I talk with my bot when it comes to making some new videos, making sure we're going viral. This right here has been amazing. So for this 3rd Mac Mini right here, what we're doing is not only am I using it for sort of like intelligence to see what's working on YouTube, but I also use it to generate my shorts, my long form videos, which I'm going to touch on right after this, and pretty much anything you can imagine when it comes to, you know, creating videos or anything like that. So this is what the 3rd Mac Mini is doing. And over the past week, you know, I've been looking at different skills for OpenClaw, and there's always this question where you're thinking about what can I really use this for? Because it feels like the possibilities are endless, but it's just finding that the structure, you know, finding the plan to go ahead and, you know, make something that's actually like, whoa, this is crazy. This is another thing I've built that I haven't really seen anyone talk about. So if we open this up over here, obviously, you know that I've automated my short form content. I've automated the deliverables for my clients. But then I was thinking, you know, I need to do something for the long form videos too. And I'm going to be introducing this system to this channel as well. You might see some future videos like this. If you guys check my Pressure Washing Plays YouTube channel where I have all my stuff, you're probably going to see a video with this kind of framework right here. But what I did is I was like, look, right now I am spending way too much time making long form videos, because on my YouTube channel, say you're trying to sell an agency offer, you want to use OpenClaw or something like that. You've got to get the execution down. You've got to be posting on social media regularly. But for the long form videos, for example, say, you know, you've got to start a new YouTube channel. You're starting from 0 subscribers. To actually make a video and put it out there, it takes a lot of work. I mean, you've got to figure out what you're going to talk about. You've got to prepare everything for the video, all the things you're going to talk about on screen. You've got to put in the energy to actually make the video. You've got to edit the video and then publish it. I mean, if you're making a really good video, this could easily take you 3 hours, 4 hours to make something good. So what I did to save me a bunch of time, the part that I noticed was taking me the most is, what do I talk about? To fix that, I used the YouTube data API, gave it to my OpenClaw, tells me exactly what I need to talk about, does the research for the video. And on top of that, it makes this website over here. So what this website is, it's pretty much just talking points that I can use in my video. So imagine you're seeing the entire screen right now, but imagine you're just seeing this over here and I'm creating a video. In this case, or in this example, it would be how to price pressure washing jobs in 2026. Pretty much it's just authority content on here. It gave me the title for the video, what's going to go viral, what I need to talk about specifically. So throughout the video, even before I record it, I just go through this website, see what I need to talk about, put a voiceover on there and slap it onto YouTube. So it turns the long form video system from like a 4 to 5 hour process down to, you know, just recording. I can get it done in 45 minutes. I don't have to do any kind of research, none of that. It just builds it all over here. And it's very interactive as well. So, inside the school group, I'll probably put in some of the prompts and stuff on here, because if you're asking OpenClaw to go ahead, generate you something like this, the first go around is not going to be bad. And for some context, the way that I set it up is first I coded it with GPT 5.4, then I deployed it to Vercel. So you just have to set up your credentials on there, set up the environment and all that, but it's pretty simple. To get the website to look like this, I had to use Next.js, Tailwind CSS, and Framer Motion. The original draft was terrible, so I had to go back and forth a little bit, but now we've got a template where I can just use this for my videos, just do a quick little overlay, talk about this, and it even has call to actions over here throughout the middle of the video to get people over to my website to go and buy my services. So this right here has been a game changer. I mean, for my long form videos, it's going to save me so much time. And again, like when I'm using OpenClaw, I am only looking for things that are going to save me time, and it's going to help me scale up my agency. Because for everything that I've mentioned so far on this YouTube channel, on this video specifically as well, think about this. Just to hire someone to go and script and research and do all that, that's $500 a month. A video editor for short form and long form, $2,000 to $3,000 per month. All of these different parts of the business cost so much money, and on top of that, it's not even perfect work. You've got to deal with the headaches of training people, turnaround times. You got to worry about this too, because you're paying someone $500 a month, or say $1,000 or $2,000. Do you really think that you're the only client that's working with them? I mean, how many more Upwork posts are you going to put on there? You boost the post, you get a bunch of people to apply. You work with someone that actually has good quality, only to find out your turnaround time is a week and they're working with 5 other people. You can never get a hold of them. That was a problem that I was facing. So this OpenClaw for me, it was a must. I can't be hiring these people. And on top of that, the time zone differences and everything like that. Changes take forever. I just want something where I can pump it in and then boom, get it out. So that's going to cover some of the video editing stuff. I'm going to put some of this in the school group, link in the description over here. But the next thing I want to cover over here is the browser automation. So this is what I'm talking about. I'm going to be creating a separate video for this, because this is just blowing my mind. So I'm going to say something over here like onboard new client. So I should mention this too. So for my agency, I use GoHighLevel, and I am not a beginner GoHighLevel user. I've been using GoHighLevel since 2022. So I know everything, A2P approvals, all the workflows. I can do all of it for my clients. We automate everything with the ad manager templates. I mean, our system is solid as is right now. I can get 100 ads done for you for my clients in the first day. But I'm taking it to the next level by adding this Playwright script on here to go ahead and onboard my clients for me. Now, again, this is just another part of my business that'll save me money, because not only do I have to hire those other assistants for the other tasks that I mentioned, but I've got to hire someone else to onboard my clients, to look at how their account is doing, follow up with them and everything like that, just to onboard a new client. Let's say you're charging 1.5 for your service, right? You might think like, okay, it makes sense to pay someone $50 per client that they fulfill. With this system right here, it costs you like 50 cents. So, I mean, the savings on here, even though there's some upfront costs with API credits trying to get everything built out, down the road, I mean, the savings are just, it's next level. And then on top of that, you get it on demand. You don't have to wait for anything. But let's go ahead and do this demo real quick. So we'll put onboard new client, WizWash over here. And what we did is we set up a Playwright script. So I'm actually going to make the screen a little bit bigger so you can go ahead and take a look. But what it's going to do is it's going to go ahead and do the browser automation over here and go fulfill a client. Now, we're going to have to wait a little bit for it to go ahead and start the system up, but this is just going to blow your mind. I mean, it blew my mind. All right, looks like it started. So it goes into the client sub account, goes to their custom values, gets the information. I mean, I would not be able to work this fast. Look how fast it's clicking through all the campaigns. Now, over here, it did pause just because it looks like when I created the script, I had it on one of the specific names over here. So what it's doing on the left is it's telling me it's automatically fixing it by itself. So it says different campaign names, updating the script for the first campaign and run. Because essentially what I wanted to do is I wanted to go into every single one of these campaigns, put in the customer city, create the instant form for me, and have that going. So I did test it already for 2 campaigns and I saw it worked. But with Playwright, sometimes you got to make sure it's very, very specific. So I'll let this run real quick and we'll see if the automation starts back up. All right, so it looks like it's going right here. So it's doing the city right there. And even though there was some, I had to go in and just wait a little bit, that's because this automation is brand new. But look, I mean, it's doing the instant form and everything like that. I may have to go in and tweak some things on there, like what exactly to click. Sometimes on the greeting and everything, it can be a little bit of an issue. But at the end of the day, this is just a little bit of Playwright that we have to do, right? Pretty much all we have to do is just select this over here, select the greetings, map it out with code, give it to my bot, and then it's good to go. So there are some things I have to do on there, but for the most part, you can see the OpenClaw is controlling all of my screen. It's doing everything on here. I just have to give it a system and it's good to go. So once I get this browser automation set up fully, I'm going to go ahead and make a video on it. There are just a couple tweaks, for the most part, we got everything working where it's working autonomously. It doesn't have to keep logging into my software, but that is probably the biggest thing that's going to save me the most amount of time and money. So it might take me another 4 to 6 hours to build it, but as soon as this video is done, that's exactly what I'm doing. So that's pretty much going to wrap it up for episode number 4. If you guys did enjoy the video, leave a like, comment, subscribe. If you want some of our templates, school group is down below. And yeah, see you in the next one.